This is the Sleep Story Temple, where stories become medicine, and ancient wonder carries you into deep rest. Breathe gently, and let us begin tonight's journey. Get comfortable. Close your eyes, or let them grow heavy. Allow your breath to become soft and slow. Tonight, we are lying beneath a vast night sky. Above you, the dark is deep and quiet. Stars appear one by one, like tiny lanterns hung in endless space. You are not here to solve anything. You are not here to understand the universe. You are here to be held by it. We will drift outward, past clouds and air, past the curve of the earth, into the calm silence between stars. We will look back at our small, shining world, a pale blue dot floating in the dark, and let that view soften the heart. For now, just breathe and let the night open above you. You are lying on your back. The ground is steady beneath you. Maybe it is a quiet hill. Maybe it is a rooftop. Maybe it is simply your bed with a window of imagination opened above it. Wherever you are, tonight, the ceiling is a sky. Feel the support under your body. Back, shoulders, legs, head. Let your weight sink down as if gravity were a gentle hand pressing you into safety. Now, above you, the night is wide. At first, it looks like one dark field, a cool, endless curtain pulled across the world. Then your eyes adjust, or maybe your inner sight does. A first star appears, then another, then a faint cluster like sugar scattered across velvet. Each point of light is a sun. Some are older than our language. Some are newly burning, fresh in the deep. All of them shine without hurry. Take a slow breath in. Through the nose, if you can. Let it travel down the throat, into the chest, toward the belly. Let the exhale be a little longer. As you breathe out, imagine your body melting deeper into the earth beneath you. Every inhale is a small expansion. Every exhale is a small surrender. Above you, the sky expands too. You notice the way the stars are scattered, some bright and bold near the center of your gaze, some on the edges, barely noticed unless you soften your focus. There may be a pale band arching from one horizon to the other. The Milky Way, our galaxy, a river of light made of countless stars, too many to name, too many to count. You lie there, one person on one world inside that river. There is no rush. You are not late for anything up here. Think of all the eyes that have looked up before you. Ancient wanderers on sand and stone, sailors at sea, children on their backs in fields and backyards. For as long as humans have been able to tilt their heads, they have tilted them toward this same mystery. You are part of that line now. Inhale gently. Feel your ribs widen. Exhale slowly. Feel your shoulders drop. You are breathing under the same stars that watched over every story you have ever heard. The night is vast, but it is not empty. The darkness between stars is full of quiet, full of distance, full of paths of light still on their way. Light leaves a star, travels for years, for centuries, for longer than human memory, and ends that journey as a brief glimmer in your eye tonight. You are catching ancient messages without effort. All you did was look up. Let that feel simple. No need to chase meaning. No need to force awe. If you feel small, let smallness be gentle. You are a small presence in a vast room. The room is kind. The universe does not crowd you. It gives you more space than you could ever use. Notice now how your mind wants to label: star, planet, galaxy. Let the labels slide to the side. For a few breaths, see if you can just let it be points of light in endless dark. No names, just shining. Your thoughts might still chatter. What is that star called? How far is that? Do I remember this constellation? You do not have to answer. The sky does not demand that you know its map to be allowed to rest beneath it. You are welcome here without knowing. Measuring, mapping, understanding, those have their place. But not now. Now, you are simply a heart beating under the cosmos. Feel that beat. Slow. Steady. If you like, you can imagine that each heartbeat is like a tiny drum joining the quiet rhythm of turning planets, spinning stars, orbiting moons. Everything in motion. You, too, in motion on this spinning world, even as you lie still. Take another breath. In, as if you are breathing in starlight. Out, as if you are exhaling worry. You do not have to see every star. You do not have to understand every mystery. The sky is enough just by being there. You are enough just by being here. Notice the horizon in your mind, the low curve where Earth meets sky. Beyond that curve, the planet continues. Mountains, oceans, cities, forests, sleeping towns, other people settling into their nights. all under this same dome. From where you lie, you only see a small piece. But you know, somehow, that the whole sphere is wrapped in this infinite dark. That thought can soften something. You are not floating alone. You are one person among many, resting under one roof, the shared roof of space. If your eyes grow heavy, let them close. The stars do not disappear when you close them. They keep shining behind your eyelids, in imagination, and in the quiet spaces of your mind. You are allowed to feel them without staring at them. As you breathe, imagine this. On the inhale, your awareness rises a little higher, as if looking down from a few meters above your body. On the exhale, it sinks back down into your chest, into your bones, into the weight of you on the ground, up to the stars, down to the earth. Again and again, a gentle orbit between the infinite and the intimate. There is no conflict between them. The same laws that guide galaxies also guide your breath. The same physics that shapes orbits also shapes the fall of your chest and the rise. You are not separate from the universe. You are one of its ways of looking back at itself and sighing. For now, let the sigh be soft. Let the night be wide. Let your body be heavy. The infinite sky has opened above you. Soon, we will drift outward, away from the hill, away from the clouds, until our pale blue world becomes a small, gentle dot in all this dark. But for this moment, just lie here beneath the stars, breathing, and let the thought rise like a quiet star of its own. I belong in this sky. I belong on this dot. I belong in this night. You are still lying under the sky, stars above, earth below. Now, in your imagination, something begins to lift. Not your body, your point of view. As you breathe in, you feel yourself rising very gently, up through the cool night air, up past the shapes of trees and roofs, up through the thin layer of cloud and wind. There is no rush, no roar, no fear. This is not the launch of a rocket. It is the floating of a thought. Soon, the place where you were lying is a small patch of ground, then a small patch of light, then a memory on the surface of a turning world. You keep rising. Cloud tops look like slow oceans of white. Lightning flickers far below, like quiet camera flashes. No one hears. The sky that seemed so high becomes a thin blue band wrapped around the earth. You can see the curve now, a soft blue edge against black. This is your home from above, take a slow breath in, as if you are breathing from this edge of space, out, as if you are sending your exhale back down to the surface, back down to the place where your body rests. From here, you see continents in sleep and in light. On the day side, clouds swirl over oceans, casting shadows on water that shines like metal. On the night side, cities glow in small constellations of amber, like fallen stars gathered on land. The atmosphere is a thin halo around it all, a fragile, glowing film that keeps air in, keeps life safe, like the skin of a single, precious fruit. You float higher. The earth grows smaller, but your connection to it does not shrink. Instead, it becomes clearer. All the borders on all the maps fade. From here, there are no lines, only colors and textures, brown and green land, blue water, white cloud. Everything you have ever known fits on this round face. Every language you have ever heard, every song that has ever soothed you, every argument, every embrace, all of it on this sphere, turning silently in the dark. You rise farther. Earth becomes smaller than the size of your hand, smaller than a coin, a marble in a black ocean. The sun is now behind you, or off to the side, casting a pale ray that brushes across the world. If you drift far enough, if the light hits just right, the earth is no longer a disk. It is a tiny point, a blue-white spark caught in a beam, a pale blue dot. That dot is your address in the universe. Hold the image gently. Do not strain. Let your attention notice how small it is against all the dark. Then let this thought arrive like a whisper. On that dot are all the mornings you have ever known. On that dot are the streets you walked and the rooms you sat in. On that dot are the people whose names can still warm you. Every laugh, every tear, every first step, every last goodbye, all of it on a point of light hanging in space. You are not meant to feel crushed by this. You are meant to feel connected. From here, no one is a stranger. The person you will never meet on the far side of the world breathes the same thin air, walks under the same sun, rests under the same protective night. You share this dot. Take another breath in and imagine pulling that pale blue dot a little closer to your heart. Out and imagine sending a soft blessing back toward it. This world, so small in the dark, is large enough to hold oceans, mountains, cities, forests, and your own quiet life. It is large enough to contain your joys and your sorrows. And yet, compared to the wide universe, it is still a small light. That smallness can free you. From this vantage, the loudest arguments, the hardest days, the sharpest corners of your story look different. Not meaningless, not erased, but nested inside something larger. A chapter inside a book that is still being written with stars. Imagine now that you extend a hand toward the dot. Of course, you cannot touch it, but you can gesture with love. Your finger does not point to any one country, any one town. It rests gently over the whole sphere, like a blessing. Be well, you think. Be gentle with yourself. In that moment, you are not only a person lying on a planet. You are awareness, looking back at itself. A piece of the universe having a small, clear thought about the rest of it. You float there in the dark, watching this tiny world turn. Cloud shadows move. The line between day and night slides slowly around the globe. Where it is sunrise, someone is pouring coffee. Where it is midnight, someone is whispering, "Good night." Where you are, in your own bed, you are listening to this story, being folded gently into sleep. All of that is happening at once on this dot. From here, it is easier to see that you are not separate from others. You share gravity. You share sunlight. You share the thin air we all depend on. You share this journey through space, around the sun, through the galaxy. This perspective does not ask you to forget your life. It simply invites you to set it in a wider frame. The small kindnesses you offer, the small mercies you receive, they matter more, not less, when you remember how rare and delicate this little dot is. Take one more breath from this cosmic height. In, I live there. Out, we live there. You will not stay out here forever. Soon, we will drift into the deeper dark, where stars are brighter and silence is clearer, so you can feel how quiet the universe is beyond our little world. For now, keep the image with you. A pale blue daw in a vast, soft night. Your shared home, shining. You float a little farther from the pale blue daw. Not fast, not falling, just drifting. The earth grows smaller behind you. Its colors soften, its details blur. Soon, it is a tiny bead of light among many. Before you, space stretches out in every direction. There is no up, there is no down, only distance, only depth. The dark here is different from a dark room. It is not a lack. It is an ocean. In this ocean, stars are islands. Galaxies are distant cities made of light. Everything is moving. And yet, everything feels still. Take a slow breath in. Let it be quiet. Breathe out, long and soft. Imagine your exhale turning into a tiny ripple in this vast, silent sea. Space has no air to carry sound, no wind, no waves, no echo. Planets spin, stars burn, galaxies turn like luminous wheels, all in a silence deeper than any night you have ever known. At first, that silence might seem strange. We are used to chatter, engines, footsteps, voices. Here, none of that reaches you. But notice something. You are not afraid. Your body is still lying safely on its bed or soft ground, held by gravity. Only your awareness is out here, floating, and it begins to match its surroundings. Quiet, unrushed. Your thoughts, which a moment ago were busy, seem smaller now, like little satellites orbiting a larger calm. Inhale gently. Exhale slowly. Between each breath, there is a tiny pause. Listen to that pause. It is your own inner version of cosmic silence. Not empty, not scary, just free of noise. You drift past a field of stars. From far away, they looked like pinpricks of light. From closer, you sense their size, their heat, their enormous patience. Some have planets circling them. Some burn alone. None of them makes a sound you can hear. And yet, they fill the scene with presence. Just as silence can fill a room with a strange kind of fullness, this quiet fills space. Let that quiet seep into you. Your mind does not have to narrate this. It does not have to say, "This is amazing," or "I don't understand." It can simply stop for a moment. If thoughts appear, they are like tiny ships in a vast harbor. They come in. They go out. The harbor does not chase them. You are the harbor, not the ships. Breathe. In, feel your chest expand like a small universe opening. Out. Feel your body becoming heavier, like a little planet finding its orbit. In this cosmic silence, you may sense something else, a softness around your worries. Problems that felt huge on the surface of the world look different from out here. Not gone, not denied, just set against a backdrop of stars and centuries. The universe has carried countless storms. It has seen stars explode, clouds of dust gather and glow, new suns ignite. Your life, your heart, your questions are one bright thread within this tapestry. You do not have to hold the whole tapestry. You only have to be this one thread tonight and rest. Imagine now that you are floating in a comfortable position, as if lying in a hammock hung between constellations. Your back is supported by invisible gentleness. Your arms can drift loose. Your legs need no effort. You are cradled by nothing and by everything at once. If your mind tries to come back with lists, with tasks, with replayed scenes, you can answer it with a single feeling. Not now. Now is for stillness. Let the thoughts become distant satellites. You can see them, but they are small. You, for this moment, are closer to the quiet in which they float. This quiet is not blank. It is a kind of listening. The universe listens without comment. It does not interrupt. It does not correct. It simply holds all that moves within it. You can borrow that way of being. Hold your own experience the way space holds stars, patiently, without panic. Another breath. In. Nothing is demanded of me. Out. I am allowed to just float. Feel how different that is from how you usually move through the day. Always reaching, always adjusting, always thinking ahead. Here, there is nowhere to rush to. Even light takes its time, traveling years to cross the gap between star and eye. You may imagine that somewhere far away, a galaxy turns like a slow, luminous wheel. You are not there. You do not need to be. It turns anyway. You are here, resting. And that is enough. If a feeling of awe rises in you, let it be soft. Awe doesn't always mean a pounding heart. Sometimes it is a quiet warmth, a gentle thought. I am part of something beautifully vast. Let that thought rest like a saw inside your chest. No need to hold it tight. No need to repeat it. Just know it is there. In the next part of our journey, we will drift back toward that pale blue dot, to look again at life itself, how fragile it is, how beautiful, and how much more precious it can feel when seen from this deep and silent night. From the deep, endless silence, let your attention turn slowly, gently, back toward that small point of light. The pale blue dot floating in the stillness, anchored in the dark. From out here, amidst the burning stars and the freezing void, you begin to see just how rare that light is. Most of the universe is too hot or too cold. Most of it is empty space or violent storms of gas. But there, on that tiny sphere, something impossible has happened. Something quiet, something tender. Life. Imagine drifting closer again, not rushing, just gliding until the blue glow fills your vision. You see the thin line of the atmosphere again, a delicate shell of air, so thin that if the earth were an apple, this layer would be thinner than the skin. And yet, inside that thin skin, everything breathes. Think of the fragility of it. Like a bubble that hasn't burst. Like a candle flame carried through a windy night, shielded by a cupped hand. It seems precarious, but it is also strong. Life has clung to this rock through ice ages and fire, through shifting continents and changing skies. It is stubborn in its beauty. Consider the balance required for you to be here tonight. The earth is just the right distance from the sun, not close enough to burn, not far enough to freeze, just enough warmth for water to flow, just enough light for leaves to turn green. It is the Goldilocks zone, a narrow band of perfection in a wild universe. You are resting in the center of that perfection. Take a breath. In. Feel the air enter your lungs. Out. Feel it leave. That simple act is a miracle of engineering and chance. That air was made by billions of years of plants, oceans, and ancient trees, exhaling so that you could inhale. You are breathing the breath of the planet. You are not just on the earth. You are of the earth. Your body is made of the same carbon and water as the clouds and the soil. The iron in your blood was forged in the hearts of stars that exploded long before the sun was born. You are stardust that has come together for a brief moment to feel, to think, to rest. Let that feeling wash over you. You are a shape the universe has taken to experience itself. Think of the complexity of a single leaf. Veins drinking light, turning sun into sugar. Think of the complexity of your own hand, resting now by your side. Bones, nerves, skin, touch, all of it working without you having to command it. Your heart beats without a reminder. Your cells renew while you sleep. Life is a quiet, persistent rhythm happening in the dark. And it is beautiful because it is rare. In all the black miles of space we have crossed tonight, we have seen fire and rock and ice, but we have not seen a flower, We have not seen a bird in flight. We have not seen a mother holding a child. Those things only happen there, on the dot. When you think of your own life from this distance, it does not look small in a way that hurts. It looks small, like a diamond is small, precious because there is so little of it. Your days are a brief flash of light. Your loves are rare sparks in the cosmic history. This does not make them meaningless. It makes them treasures. You are allowed to treat yourself like something rare. You are allowed to treat your rest like a necessary refueling for this miracle. Inhale slowly. I am here. Exhale softly. I am alive. Even the troubles that weigh on you are proof of life. Only a living thing can feel uncertainty. Only a feeling heart can know heavy days. The rocks in space do not worry. The stars do not ache. You do these things because you are vibrant, because you are sensitive, because you are part of the web. Drift a little closer now. You can see the clouds spinning slowly. Vast white swirls carrying rain to thirsty places. Everything is connected. The rain falls. The river runs. The ocean rises. The cloud forms again. A circle that has no beginning and no end. You are in that circle too. You're waking and you're sleeping. Your effort and your surrender. Just as the tide must go out to come back in, you must rest to rise again. It is natural. It is written in the laws of this planet. You do not have to fight the need for sleep. It is gravity calling you home. Feel the fragility of your eyelids growing heavy. Feel the beauty of simply lying still. In a universe of chaos, you have found a quiet corner. In a universe of storms, you have found a warm bed. This is your victory. Just being here, just breathing, just letting the night cover you like a soft, familiar blanket. The pale blue dot turns beneath you, shining, fragile, resilient. And you, a tiny, breathing part of it, turn with it toward the dawn. But for now, there is only the dark, and the stars watching over the precious life resting in your chest. Now, in this quiet space above the world, we do not just watch. We listen, not with our ears, for space is silent. We listen with the heart. We listen to the poetry that the universe has been writing since the beginning of time. It is a poem without words. It is written in light. It is written in gravity. It is written in the long, slow arcs of comets and the steady pulse of stars. Drifting here, you can begin to hear the echoes of that song. Think of the ancients. Thousands of years ago, people just like you sat by small fires on the surface of that blue dot. They looked up. They did not know about galaxies or black holes. They did not know how far away the light was, but they felt the poetry. They saw hunters in the stars. They saw bears and rivers and heroes. They traced lines, dot to dot, across the dark, trying to give a voice to the mystery. You are listening to that same mystery tonight. The stars have not changed much since those fires burned out. They are the steady witnesses, the silent watchers. Imagine for a moment that the universe could speak. What would it say to you as you lie in your bed? It would not speak of deadlines. It would not speak of errors. It would speak of time. It would say, I have vast amounts of time, and I am sharing it with you. It would say, I have made billions of stars, but I only made one of you. Let that thought sink into the chest. You are not an accident. You are a verse in a very long poem. The astronomer Carl Sagan once said something beautiful. He said, "We are a way for the cosmos to know itself." Think of what that means. The iron in your blood came from a star that died. The calcium in your bones came from the deep earth. The water in your cells is as old as the oceans. When you open your eyes and wonder at the night, it is the universe looking at itself. When you feel awe, it is the universe feeling awe. When you rest, it is the universe taking a breath. You are not separate. You are the voice of the cosmos softly singing to itself. Inhale gently. I am the universe. Exhale slowly. Breathing. This perspective changes the way the night feels. It is no longer a cold, empty void. It is a family album. Every star is a distant cousin. Every planet is a partner in the dance. The silence around you becomes a comfort. It is not the silence of being alone. It is the silence of a library, or a cathedral, or a forest. A silence that is full of stories, waiting to be read. Let your imagination drift to the moon, our closest companion. It hangs there, pale and cratered, reflecting the sun even when the sun is gone. Poets have loved the moon for as long as there have been words. It pulls the tides. It watches over lovers. It keeps the rhythm of the months. Imagine its light touching your face now. Cool, silver, gentle. It asks nothing of you except that you reflect it back, and then drift farther. Think of the great nebulas. clouds of dust and gas floating in the deep dark. They are not just clouds. They are nurseries. Inside them, new stars are being born. Right now, while you sleep, gravity pulls the dust together. It hugs it tight until it grows warm, until it ignites. A new light switches on in the dark. A new sun begins its life. This is happening every moment. Creation never stops. And just as stars are born, old stars fade. They run out of fuel. They let go of their light. They dissolve back into the dark to become dust again. It is a cycle. Birth, shining, rest, return. Your life follows the same poetry. You have your morning. You have your shining noon. And now you have your night. The time to fade just a little. The time to let the light dim so you can rest in the great, holding dark. You do not have to be bright all the time. Even the sun goes down. Even the stars twinkle and hide behind clouds. It is the way of things. Accepting this rhythm is a kind of wisdom. You are flowing with the current of the cosmos, not against it. Take another slow breath. In, drawing in the peace of the spheres. Out, releasing the effort of the day. Listen to the rhythm of your own heart. Thump, 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 thump. It is a small drum, but it is keeping time with the turning of the world. It is the most important sound in the universe for you. Let it lull you. Let it remind you that you are alive. Here, floating on a rock, wrapped in a blanket of air, held by gravity, watched by stars. There is a poem by an old astronomer who loved the night. He wrote that he had loved the stars too fondly to be fearful of the dark. You can feel that too. The dark is not a monster. The dark is a canvas. Without the dark, we would never see the sparkle. Without the sleep, we would never feel the waking. Embrace the shadow. Embrace the quiet. Let the voices of the universe whisper their secrets to you. They are saying, "You are home." They are saying, "You are made of light." They are saying, "Rest now, traveler. We will keep spinning. We will keep burning. We will hold the sky up while you sleep." Feel your body respond to this promise. Muscles loosening, mind drifting. The poetic truth is simpler than science. The truth is you belong here. You fit perfectly into this moment. There is no other place you need to be. There is no other thought you need to think. Just this, the pale blue dot below, the infinite stars above, and the quiet breath moving through you. In the final part of our journey, we will bring all this together. We will see how this unity, this vast perspective, invites you into the deepest, most peaceful sleep of all. But for now, simply float in the poetry of the night, weightless, timeless, whole. You have drifted far tonight, past the clouds, past the moon, into the deep, glittering library of the stars. Now, gently, we begin to bring that distance back into your center. We move from the vastness to the oneness. Look down once more in your mind's eye at the earth. From this height, a profound truth becomes visible. There are no lines on the land. The maps we draw in classrooms do not exist up here. The borders we guard are invisible to the sun and the clouds. There is only the land. There is only the water. There is only the swirling white mist. The planet is not a collection of countries. It is a single living organism. It breathes as one. When the rainforests exhale, the rest of the world inhales. When the ocean warms, the currents carry that heat to the poles. Everything touches everything else. And you, resting in your bed, are woven into this single fabric. You are not an isolated island floating alone in the dark. You are a thread in the great tapestry. This perspective is the ultimate medicine for loneliness. It reminds you that separation is an illusion. You cannot be separate from the earth any more than a wave can be separate from the ocean. You are the ocean, moving in a specific shape for a little while. Let this thought soften the edges of your identity. Often, we stay awake because we are protecting the self. We are defending our ego, our reputation, our tomorrow. But here, under the gaze of the galaxy, that small, defended self can relax. It can uncurl. It can realize it does not have to fight to belong. It belongs simply because it is here. Think of the astronauts who have floated where you are floating now. They often speak of a shift in their hearts, the overview effect. They leave as pilots, technicians, citizens of one nation. They come back as human beings. They see that we are all traveling on the same ship. A ship with no passengers, only crew. And tonight, your role on the crew is very simple. Your role is to rest, to recharge the energy that you will bring back to the whole. Take a slow breath. In. I am one with the sky. Out. I am one with the earth. Feel the boundaries of your body becoming a little less rigid. Where does your breath end and the air begin? Where does the heat of your body end and the warmth of the blanket begin? It is all a continuous flow. Energy changing hands, warmth changing forms. You are a flowing process in a flowing universe. This unity brings a deep, ancient kind of safety. If you are part of the whole, you cannot be lost. You cannot be left behind. The universe does not lose its stars. The earth does not lose its gravity. You are held by forces much stronger than your worries. You are held by the same hands that hold the moon in its orbit. Let yourself lean into that support. Imagine the gravity of the earth not as a heavy weight, but as a hug. The planet is pulling you gentle and firm against its surface. It is saying, I have you. You do not need to hold on. I will do the holding. In this state of unity, conflict fades. The arguments of the day seem very far away. The rush to be somewhere else dissolves. Because if you are everywhere, connected to the air, the soil, the stars, then you are already home. You have arrived. There is nothing to chase. Feel the peace of that arrival. It settles in the shoulders. It smooths the forehead. It opens the hands. You are seeing with the eyes of a planet, patient, enduring, calm. The storms may come on the surface, wind and rain and noise, but deep down, in the core, the rock is steady. Deep down, in your core, you are steady too. You are that rock. You are that stillness. The thoughts that drift by are just weather. Let them rain. Let them blow. They do not change who you are beneath them. You are the silent witness, the unified consciousness, the pale blue dot dreaming in the dark. As we move toward the final blessing, hold this sense of oneness. Do not let the lines return. Do not let the borders close. Stay open. Stay vast. Stay connected to the slow, eternal breathing of the cosmos. And now, very slowly, we begin the return. You have floated in the silence of the spheres. You have seen your home as a speck of light. You have felt the unity that binds the atom to the galaxy. Now, gravity gently calls you back, not with a pull, but with an invitation. Imagine drifting down toward that beautiful blue glow. It grows larger. It fills your vision with the soft colors of life. Blue of the deep oceans, white of the wandering clouds, green and brown of the resting land. You pass through the thin veil of the atmosphere. It feels like passing through a cool, protective mist. You drift down past the silent mountain peaks, past the sleeping forests, past the quiet towns where lights are dimming one by one, lower still, until you find your own roof, your own room, your own bed. You settle back into your body. But you return different. You return filled with space. The tightness of the small self has been loosened by the vastness of the sky. Feel the mattress beneath you now. It is solid. It is real. It is the earth rising up to meet you, saying, "Welcome back. Rest now." Your body is heavy, heavier than before. It is saturated with the quiet of the cosmos. Let that weight sink you deeper into the pillows. Your hands, resting by your sides, are made of the same stuff as the stars you just visited. Your breath, moving in and out, is part of the same wind that circles the globe. You are safe here, wrapped in the night of your own little corner of the universe. And now, as the final stillness settles, we offer a night blessing, a benediction from the sky to the soul. May you rest in the knowledge of your smallness. May you find comfort in not being the center, but simply being a part. You do not have to carry the world. The world carries you. It spins so you don't have to. It travels so you can be still. May your mind be as clear and vast as the space between stars. Let the thoughts that crowded you today drift away like distant comets, fading into the dark. They are small now. They cannot touch your peace. May your heart beat with the steady rhythm of the turning seasons, unrushed, trusting, knowing that light always returns, even after the longest eclipse. May your body remember its ancient origin. You are stardust that has learned to sleep. You are the universe taking a nap. Let every muscle understand this safety. The jaw releases, the shoulders drop, the fingers uncurl, the legs grow still. There is nothing left to do. The universe is managing itself perfectly. The planets are staying in their lanes. The sun is preparing for tomorrow. You are off duty. Your only task is to drift. Imagine the pale blue dot one last time. Not far away now, but holding you. It is a cradle, a ship sailing through the night. And you are the passenger, tucked in warm, voyaging toward the morning. In this ship, you are connected to every other sleeper, to the animals in their dens, to the birds in the trees, to the millions of others lying under this same darkness, dreaming their own dreams. You are breathing in unison with them, a great global choir of rest. Inhale, peace. Exhale, release. The darkness in your room is not empty. It is a blanket pulled up to your chin by a loving hand. It protects you from the glare. It softens the sharp edges of the world. It allows you to recharge your own inner light. Sleep now, traveler. The journey is done. The stars are keeping watch. They have seen everything. They judge nothing. They simply shine. And as you slip beneath the surface of sleep, know that you are held by forces ancient and kind. You are loved by the gravity that grounds you. You are loved by the air that fills you. You are loved by the vast, beautiful mystery that made you. Drift, float, sink. The night is yours. The peace is yours. The stars are yours. Good night. Good night. Good night.